really the video is not about the newer ones. The video is mostly about the older models and things that you can find in antique stores. And I think, in my opinion, I've had more use for myself. I keep this one in my desk. And when I'm working on my knives, or I want to clean them, or get something out of a jam or whatnot, this little guy is extremely useful. And I got my permanent cast on, so you got to forgive me. I'm trying my best with one hand. Dump this out right quick. It comes out in two pieces. It's threaded really nice. I would say it's brass, but I don't believe it is. I think it's brass coated of some sort. Built really nice. Made in Germany. Like most things back in the 20s, it was made in Germany. And that's because our economy was in a state like it is now. We were so heavily taxed and regulated that made it very difficult for American businesses to compete with our overseas counterparts. Later on that changed, though, in the and then American companies started coming back. It's amazing how we don't learn from history. But anyway, you got your leather punch right here, your leather tool. I apologize again, I'm using my left hand when I would rather use my right. But I'll show you real quick how this would work. Get yourself a little notch right there, and you slip your tool into the notch. Then you take your other threaded portion and tighten her down. I mean, it's a little bit wiggly, but not really. I mean, it serves its purpose. It's an awl. You can go through some leather or whatever you need to do. A little defensive. I mean, talking about a low-key thing, I mean, you could probably walk on an aircraft with this thing. They wouldn't even give it a second thought, and there you go. Got yourself a great defensive tool. Just a little deal. Now, I'm not encouraging people to go on aircraft with this. What I'm saying is it's a low-key self-defense tool if you wanted to use it for that. But this is a fantastic tool. I like it. Everything fits in this little deal nice. I got this in an antique store, I think for $8, $7. It's built really nice. You know, everything back then was built nice. It's got some weight to it. It's nice. It would fit your pocket really nicely. In comparison, you got yourself a little Swiss Army knife. It's definitely much smaller than that. But I find keeping it in my top desk drawer, I get a lot of use out of it. Alright, so we're going to go to this big bad boy right here. It's a nice leather. It's got some etching on it. Can't really read it. I guess with a magnifying glass I could, but it says something. Real nice leather. Got some tooling on it. Got some old style buttons on it. Really interesting looking buttons. Snaps buttons. And when you open it up, it's all divided. And it's not leather inside. It actually has like a canvas material on the inside to protect it. And when you open it up, holy Toledo, you got yourself a knife. Neat. Got yourself a saw. A nice big file. And look at that. Got yourself a, gosh darn it, just slipped my mind what the heck this is. I'm brain farting, I'll come back. Anyway, you got two of those, sorry. You got two of these. Got yourself a screwdriver. Some sort of hook, crochet needle. I'm sure it was used for something back then. And an awl. That'd probably be used for leather work. Back then, leather was for everything. You know, you use leather for your belts, for the horse-drawn carriages, all kinds of cool stuff. So anyway, you can open this bad boy up, and it's got a single blade. Now, look how thick these back springs are, or this back spring. And the liners are thicker than all heck. In comparison, if you can really see that. And this is a custom, so this has some pretty thick liners too. But these are a lot thicker than your normal run-of-the-mill liners. Here's a Case XX old style knife. These are real thick and beefy. You open it up, you got yourself a single blade. Real hard to open it up though, because like everything else back then, it's built quality. You got yourself a nice little blade there. Useful, smaller size blade. Nice wood scales. This is a nice knife. I'm going to tell you, I like it. This is designed for some heavy use. I'm going to close that, hopefully not chop off one of my fingers. Alright, and then on this side you have I don't know how to describe it, a piece of, well, a rivet or whatnot. And I'm going to see if I can illuminate that for y'all. And there you go. And what these things do is they hook in to these. So the hook, all you do is you pick whatever you want, you stick it in there like so, and see how it hooks in there like that, and you pull it and it snaps. It's in there. It utilizes your back spring to go in there. Now I have myself a file. This ain't popping out. I could use this for some heavy use also. Real nice. This is some sweet equipment. Now you want to take it out, you just bend it just like you normally would with a normal pocket knife, and it comes right out. The saw is a little bit more difficult to get in because it takes two hands to do that, but the saw is pretty nice also. When you get your awl in there, whatnot, you just stick it in there like so, and bender. Wham! Yeah, it's got a little play in it. All of them do, but it doesn't bother me. I mean, that's just the way. It's not any bad play. It's just that's the way they fit. Sweetness. Take it out with one hand too. You go, it just pops right on out. Real nice. Real nice. Quick rundown though. I believe I have about 1 minute. Here's an old style Gerber. As you can see, it just kind of folds out. Nice though, I like this one. Sweetness. Can't get these anymore. It's the old style. The reason I like it, it's light, it's compact, very small. You have your run-of-the-mill Swiss Army knife. I like this because it's got the scissors in it and a few other useful tools. I keep this in my desk. Leatherman Wave. I keep this in my day pack when I'm hiking or whatnot. I carry a large fixed blade, and then I bring this along because it's got yourself a nice saw. This is the all metal non-G10 model. Fantastic multi-tool. But I tell you honest, I find that I use this the most, and use this the second most. And this is so nice, I really don't want to use it, but I carry it all the time. And I hope that you enjoyed this. The Leatherman was invented it was patented in 1980, and the Wave was released in 1998. And this bad boy is over 100 years old. So the multi-tool is nothing new, and hope you enjoyed the video.